Yo, what's happening, bro?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Man, coolin', man. This is first episode actually Get You Sports Talk. And first episode we got a goddamn on guest actually, man.
Special guest, man. Special guest. Yeah, man.
Man,
You know, like on Friday when he was like, the little sister that's bigger than the big sister?
yeah.
That's my little cousin that's bigger than me, man.
Oh man, and you know the saying is when everybody sitting around drinking, they be like, man, you gotta pull your own trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, you gotta introduce your own self around here, but who we got?
Yeah, Dalmont, Gourdine.
Yeah, where you from?
Charleston, South Carolina, right there on the Macon.
All right, I'm about to say it now, because you know that thing going around talking about this Charleston, that ain't Charleston. What part of Charleston you from? So, all right, so you from the Macon. All right, go ahead, Bo.
So we're going to get straight to it, man. Dalmont, when you started playing football, what aged you? Who introduced you to football? How did you get into it?
Yeah, I'm 60 years old. I'm sitting in the house with my mom one day. And Uncle Randy walked in the door. He was like, damn, that boy didn't play no football or nothing. And my mom said, no, anybody hurt my baby. And one day I've been playing in the yard. He tell me come to the car, get in the car, we going to football practice.
You've been up since then, huh?
Yep, out, nothing but out.
That's what's up. So, how old you were? How old you were then?
I'm 6.
6? All right. So 6. What school you been going to then?
I've been going to Shakora.
Shakora, all right. All right, so middle school. What middle school you going to, Bernie?
No, middle school, I going to Northwoods.
Northwoods? Okay, yeah. All right. High school?
High school, I going to Garrett.
All right, Garrett. Bet. So, from Northwoods to Garrett. So, what was your favorite team growing up? You had a favorite team?
Favorite team, the Saints.
Saints? Oh.
I wasn't going to say that. I was going to let you ask him. I ain't even going to say nothing. I was going to let y'all talk about it.
So, I got
your team.
Tampa Bay. NFC South Champions. Man, we talking. Hold on, man. We gotta keep this on you. We ain't gonna be beefing right now. But man, favorite player?
Cameron Jordan.
Growing up. So, far as what about locally? Some of the players you know what I mean? You've been watching.
Robert Quinn.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Dunlap.
Yeah, beast. So, what position you play? You play their positions?
Yeah, I play D-tackle.
D-tackle? All right, bad. What's your number?
96.
96, bad.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm going to ask you this because I watch a couple of games whenever I can catch them, right? Mm-hmm. What is the hardest transitioning thing for you, like from Charleston sports to going to Uconn?
Yeah, going to Uconn, you got every best man from his team.
Mm-hmm.
So you ain't battling no scrubs. You ain't battling nobody weak. You battling somebody the same as you. It's who gonna work the hardest and who gonna win. Who wanna win the most.
Gotcha.
So I'm saying Charleston sports got scrubs, but we got them players. Bro.
Yeah,
right. So speaking of Charleston players, what about the recruiting aspect? How many offers you had? Did you get an offer from State Benedict?
Yeah, I think I finished with altogether 17 offers.
Right.
I had some Power 5 schools.
Yeah.
Clemson, Nebraska. Talking to Florida one time.
Right.
Yeah. So I had them. The reason I lowered my top 3. I think my top 3 were Tulane, Coastal, and Uconn.
Right.
I picked Uconn. It was something different, and that's up north.
Yeah, get
away
down
down south.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right. So, all right, I'm gonna go a little bit off course because I've been watching some videos as far as Pewter Report. That's a outlet for Tampa, and them boys follow a lot of players. And one of your teammates, I think.
Yeah, Big Trav.
Oh yeah, Big Dog.
Big Trav.
How is it? Like he what 6'4", 3 something.
6'4", 330, and moving,
right.
Moving.
I want him, but I ain't sure if he is he a run stopper, pass type of defensive tackle. What type
to
of?
be honest, he could do both. But people try to limit him to see him more run stop. But
right.
I don't see him do both consistently, game after game.
Right. So how is it being around them type of players? He technically he a big dog.
Yeah, he a big bro. Big bro for sure. Talk almost every day.
Right.
But being around that type of player, that just motivate me.
Right.
See, since I first met him, he always motivate me. He
right.
always do everything together. He always like bring me behind him no matter what.
10-4.
And then seeing him at the combine, you don't even motivate me more. I'm ready to play right now.
Right. Word.
So with your transitioning, I'm gonna keep getting into like college.
Right.
With the play calling, the playbook, what's the difference?
Going from high school to college.
Yeah, because in high school it's just strong left, strong right. But in college, you introduce the more stunts. What's the hardest part of that?
The hardest part is
the difference for you?
The hardest part for me been knowing when it's a first down call versus a third down call.
Okay.
Playing high school, you set a blitz.
Yeah, whenever.
And then sometimes you might want to play the middle of the field with no blitz, play it out, and when you get in the red zone, you will see them. So my biggest problem I had was like just understanding the play call signals too.
Okay, got you.
Right. So with them problems, we speak on dog before. It helped, somebody helping you out and kind of, walking you along the way.
Somebody bring them along with you. Always bring somebody along with you. You're doing good.
You find yourself doing that now?
Yeah.
To other players?
Yeah, other players, new freshmen came in, like bring them right behind you. Somebody did for me.
Right, 10-4. That's how it's supposed to be. Each one teach one. So you in your third year?
Yeah, my third year, but I just put my first full college season last year.
Or how was that?
It was good experience. Like learning a lot throughout the week, every day.
So how what's that feeling going up against
the Fresnos?
Fresno?
Yeah, I watched that game with Fresno. What was that like for you?
Fresno game,
So that's a college, Fresno?
Yeah, Fresno State.
Okay. Oh, in Cali.
Yeah, in Cali.
Yeah.
First game, I think it was like 120 degrees in the field. That was like
yeah, that was different. That's why I brought that game up.
Yeah.
120.
My first full college game actually playing. I was like, damn.
You cramp up?
Yeah, towards the end.
Facts.
Everybody been
it was rough.
I know.
Yeah.
Facts.
120 degrees on the field.
Damn.
At the same time, California they got the fire. The West fire. So the air been messed up too. Like the air quality been bad and everything. Yeah.
So how did that motivate you for the next game? Like what did you learn from that?
What I learned from that is not no start the game. You gonna play no matter what. As long as there ain't no lightning, you gonna play.
Yeah.
So just keep going, no distractions.
So you brought up weather. We all know why Uconn cool as hell.
Yeah.
So what's harder, playing in that heat or that cold? Which one you prefer, I should say?
I say playing in the heat.
Yeah. Hey, you can't hide from that cold.
That cold is different. Everything hurt.
Facts. I tell people all the time, I'd rather cold than heat any day, bro. But so you in your third year. So you be starting this year?
Yeah. Last year I started 7 gear.
Okay. All right. So what was the process of you starting? Somebody got hurt or you just outplay somebody?
Somebody got hurt and then somebody been in front of me. Just
right.
Competition. I see somebody in front of me, but I won't play. I won't be in a rotation no matter what.
Yeah.
So just outworking the next man, showing the head coach why he should be the next man now.
So what's that feeling? What's that feeling like? Shit, I want to play. Somebody in front of me. Well, he been there before you, or y'all come at the same time?
He probably come a semester before me.
Okay, so he been there before you. He had a low head start, and I won't play. That's my goal. I accomplished my goal. What's that feeling right there in that moment where you the man?
That's the best feeling, cause you know what you work for. Like you could work hard every day, but you never know. You might win, you might lose.
Right.
But I work hard and I prepare myself, so it was a good feeling.
Right. That's what's up.
Okay, if I had to ask you one player in the NFL who you think your game that's not a Saint, not Cameron Jordan, who would you say is like that's me on the field? If you had to think of one player to tell the people.
Fletcher Cox.
Fletcher. Okay, that's a good one. I like that.
Fletcher Cox, yeah. I've been playing more like this year. I've been like more of a run stopper than a pass rusher. So like I look at Fletcher Cox film a lot too.
Okay.
So what type of defense y'all play?
Last year we played 4-3, but this year we get into the 3-4. But I think we'll play some 4-3 too.
All right. So
do you have a preference?
Depends on the front. the 3 down front. I think you able to play faster. To me, you able to play faster than the 3 down front because you like man on.
Yeah.
And the 4-3, I don't think it's a big problem. Just like you're just in between 2 people when you line up in your gap.
Yeah.
So you're already in your gap, but you're in between 2 people. You don't know which way the offense going.
Yeah,
So
I get that.
All right, so we gon' I'm a moonwalk a little bit. You from the Macon? What part of the Macon you from?
and craft.
Craft. All right, bet you from Craft. What's your biggest motivation coming off Craft? Cause you in the trenches.
Yeah.
If you ain't from Charleston or North Charleston, them the trenches, bro. For real.
My biggest motivation just doing something different.
Something different.
You know, like
it's easy. It's real easy to walk out the door.
Yeah.
Especially
So
your homeboy here, your homeboy there, Big Cosdick. It's easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's getting that. Yeah, I just want something different. Like learn from everybody I look at.
Right.
Like even if I don't look up to them, I always learn something.
Right. 10-4.
So like it won't be different. I would do that.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Respectable and commendable.
Okay. Who was somebody from Garrett that you could say helped mold you? Was it whether it was a coach or assistant or somebody, just another teammate in Garrett, somebody that from high school that helped mold you?
I mean, I had players I've been grew up with, like Shard and I had my cousin Kenny going to, like when I first come on the team, like they all bring me in. Like they always bring me in and teach me. And then all my coaches helped me, but somebody specifically, y'all might know him, Shavers. They go by Snacks.
Shavers.
Yeah. He I just seen him on Facebook. He got the security.
Yeah,
like a security dude.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
We gotta have him on there.
Yeah, he was volunteer for Garrett. He went to Garrett.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to Garrett, so he just had to come back. He ain't getting paid nothing, but he's doing everything to help us.
That's what's up. He been a player as well, like probably a defensive line, offensive lineman.
Yeah, but he played. He had graduated before I get there.
Okay, man. Okay,
Another person is Buddha.
Buddha. Shout out to him. I'm trying to catch Buddha, man. I know Buddha be busy.
Yeah. Buddha went to Garrett. He leave from Garrett and went to Troy.
Went to Troy.
4 years. He had the chance at the league.
Yeah, he got drafted.
Yeah.
But you know.
And you know what? You know what's crazy? You said Troy. We had the same barber, I believe. You know what I mean? So I met him before. We been sitting in there chilling. He been getting his haircut. But that's what's up, man. Small world. Get real smaller and smaller. So, all right. So you in your 3rd year. You got aspects to play in the league. I mean, that's a rhetorical question, but you got aspects to play in the league.
Yeah, that's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. That's gonna happen.
First round draft pick.
Yes, sir.
Tampa Bay draft you. How would you feel?
Time to play.
That's what I want to hear.
Time to play. Hey, time to play.
And I heard him in the soul though saying that.
You get over it. After that check clips, Tampa, who?
Play.
New Orleans, who? Shit. But yeah, man. So Garrett, who was your head coach?
Nicholas Hawk, Coach Hawk.
You been cool with him?
Yeah, Coach Hawk been cool. I still talk to him to this day.
That's what's up. Defensive coordinator.
Defensive coordinator, Renner Alexander.
Still cool with him?
Yeah, still cool with him.
That's what's up, man. What about any of your other teammates? Got any college? Made it to college? Any college success or?
Yeah, we got a couple cousins, a couple people I grew up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So I would say, being from North Charleston or whatever, being on Facebook, Instagram, how does it feel to see somebody you cool with, or been on seeing football teams from from the Raiders to maybe just being around, and you see them boy pass away, them boy going to jail, them boy, how that feel? Like, damn, bro, I'm raw.
Yeah,
I had talent. How that make you feel?
I got a couple of them, but
right.
So, most of the time you hear it, you know?
Yeah.
You know, because like we all could have been doing the same thing, but
thing.
everybody gonna choose their route. Everybody don't got the same route.
Right.
Everybody gonna do what they think was best for them.
Right. I'm pretty sure that's motivation as well, man. Cause it reloaded. It really in the field, man, and you got to make the best decision for yourself. You got to be realistic with yourself out here, man. And if you got to make the right choices, boy, I tell you, choices. We all got choices. That's the best thing in life. We all got a choice.
Choices. I'm gonna ask you another question about Uconn. I know it's real popular for the basketball team. You know, Kemba Walker with the historical crossover. You know, the girls basketball team. Who are some football legends that people may not even know came from UConn that, you know, you've met somebody or you came in contact with a coach or somebody?
I think people might remember Byron Jones went to UConn.
Cornerback. Yeah.
He went to Byron Jones. He went to UConn, and I don't want to say his name wrong, but his name Foley. He played for the Jets, D lineman.
Have you met anybody?
Yeah,
Like, oh, you met him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I met him. Matt Perk, my first year playing at UConn. I played with him.
Okay.
He played for the Giants. That's like some of the people that I've been around.
Yeah. What kind of advice they give you?
Just stay focused and keep going. Like,
Gotcha.
when you get the like high school football, we playing, but we having fun. We got like school, we still in high school. But when you get to college, you straight business.
Real.
Like, you straight business.
Now is the time to step up, almost to a certain extent, man up. You know, ain't no time to plan.
Not at
Time
all.
to get this check. You feel me? So, UConn, get into the league. You training right now? You training?
I just come home on spring break.
Spring break?
Yeah, and been in school since January. Been training 6 weeks straight.
Right. So how's the facilities at UConn?
We actually got to say like the football team in Pop. We actually got one of the best like facilities in the nation.
Wow.
Yeah, I think like top 13 or something like that compared to everybody on.
Yeah, I mean that says a lot because you know y'all, like he just was saying, y'all ain't really known for y'all football like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Just a year though.
Yeah, that's what's up.
The head coach, he bring a lot of energy and everything. Coaching staff, everybody.
So that's a good question, man. You know, as fans, we don't. If we ain't made it or played, well, you got some players who played or whatever, but they might have not made it to that level. Or fans who might not ever know how it feel to be in a locker room and how big of a difference from, you know, coaches and how big of a difference is that to have this type of coach or that type of coach?
It's a big difference.
So hold on. My question: the coach you got now, he more of an energy type of guy?
Yeah, like he bringing energy, he
Right.
bringing it to you, and the whole coaching staff with it.
What about the coach before that?
Coach before that, he was more of an old school guy.
Right.
Like, not saying he did nothing wrong or nothing,
Right.
but sometimes you got to adapt
Right.
to like people around you.
Right. So, what's the difference? Which one do you prefer? Or it don't matter?
It don't really matter to me.
Right.
We gonna play.
We gonna
ball
ball.
down. We gonna play.
Yeah, 10-4. Which one you like more?
I'm gonna say I like more. I say I like the way how he coaches players.
Right.
Coach more.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you what that is, right? We talk about it, coaching and coaching.
Right. 10-4.
Having somebody who can connect with the players.
Yeah, 10-4.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, you hit it right on the head, bro. How important it is to you as a player for the coach to be right?
The coaching gotta be right.
That atmosphere.
Cause we gotta connect.
Right.
If we don't connect, I don't trust you. You might not trust me.
Right.
So we ain't connecting off for it. Like we ain't quick like connecting.
Yeah.
And it ain't nothing good.
And if I don't trust you to watch your gap, then
Yeah.
man, coach, you know, then there's just more problems.
Yeah. So like, you gotta be able to trust. You know, like
Yeah.
you gotta be able to adapt. Like some players, like some people might like the old school way. Or you just play hard work, like. But then like our generation, like we wide open.
Right.
You gotta be able to adapt to that.
Yeah. Damn, I had another question.
I'll let you think for a second. I got one for him. So me and you was texting, and you know you was talking about your own brand and branding yourself and getting your own thing going. Talk about that.
Brand name, play your possession, PYP. Something I've been saying. I won't say it. Like I've been saying it. Actually, my uncle used to always say, it, like play your position. Something you always say. Everybody can. I feel like everybody can relate. Like no matter what you're doing, football, business,
Yeah.
in the streets, no matter what. Like everybody got a position. If you don't play and you got a team, you're only gonna win.
So, what's going on in the college ranks as far as the NILs and players being able to get paid and all that? How is that affecting you? You been able to kind of capitalize off that yet, or?
little bit of room to move around.
Right.
Yeah, I had a couple of my biggest one was body armor, the drinks.
Yeah.
Don't tell them about your bag now. Don't tell them about your bag.
No.
Just
We ain't probably watching. Just politicking.
Yeah,
That's
so
what's
that
up,
been
the body armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they sponsor me. I get like drinks and stuff, like.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So far as your brand going, you got any shirts? You done put some things in motion?
Yeah, I done put a couple stuff out.
Oh, I need some shirts.
Last thing, I got some shirts coming.
Yeah.
This week. Some new shirts.
Yeah, he had them Uconn jackets.
So then, I done dropped a couple stuff. I dropped last thing I dropped was a red puff coat. It was a limited edition.
Yeah, that's the same thing I've been thinking. Even speaking of brand for the podcast, I don't think I ever talked to you about this, but we gonna talk about it now since you done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had the same type of idea. Like, all right, we gonna do a bunch of one-offs, so you better get it now. Cause we ain't gonna do another design like this before. You know what I'm saying? So that's fire, bro. I gonna need a couple shirts. I gonna need, you know what I mean, just to wear.
Yeah.
I got the Charlie Hill shirt on right now, but I'm gonna need some of that PYP, innit?
Yeah, PYP.
For your position, for sure. And PYP, hell yeah. You
Just something.
Yeah.
Just going on something that I've been seeing that I always had go by.
You know,
it means something to me.
People watch sports, but they don't apply it to their life. I don't know if they realize they can apply that shit to their life. You feel what I'm saying? Like you just been saying about shit. We on the field. I gotta trust you. You gotta trust me. You know what I mean? And if you ain't doing what you doing, it's gonna affect me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gonna be mad if you ain't doing what you doing, because you leaving me wide open for something else. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody can't be you, and you can't be everybody else. Everybody can't be the quarterback, the middle linebacker. You got two middle linebackers. Who could be the outside linebacker? All both of them boys calling plays. Hold up, what we doing here? But you can, like I said, you can apply that to your life, bro.
Yeah.
You know, all that. It could be more than entertainment, is what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying?
I ain't got too much more questions, man. But who is somebody? And I feel like I know. Give me 3 people who, when you think about home, you're like, man, I'm doing this for them.
Mama, my little sisters, and the family, the whole family. Cause let's say our family, like, you know, like,
I know. I know.
Ain't nobody really. We made family make moves, but like, ain't nobody really like took it like to the next level or not.
It's always that next level. It's that next level. It's like a ceiling, and you can see the ceiling. You can feel the ceiling. How like get through that ceiling?
I get through.
And you gonna be the first one. Everybody watching, so the pressure. Do you feel that pressure? Is it a pressure?
I don't feel it. People might say it up, but I don't feel it.
You don't feel it? Facts.
But I have pressure on me. I'll accept it and
Right.
do what I gotta do.
Yeah. So, all right, you make it. Let's play hypotheticals, right? Draft night come. What is it, 3 days or 2 days?
Let's say
3.
Three.
First day come, second day come, third day come. You don't get drafted.
I'll find a way.
You gonna find a way.
I'll find a way.
And that's one thing that we want to do with this podcast.
Right.
Even if in the NFL ain't, you don't get drafted, you can be a walk-on. I mean, they got undrafted free agents. They do it all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I'll find a way.
You got. If you ask me, that's just my opinion on the situation.
Right.
If you go to the XFL, you get paid and you can pay all your bills, and that's your job. You made it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't punching the clock. You play football for a living. So I mean, it don't matter if it's the NFL, XFL, or whatever the situation may be. You know what I'm saying? Your journey gonna be different.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody got their own journey.
Yeah,
Just like everybody got their own route.
Yeah, I just about to say that. You going to Uconn, not a big name school. Cool. You making your way. And I think that's a little more raw as well, because I gone to Uconn. You could be, you coming behind my man, but shit, ain't too many of y'all boy who come up out of there like that. So now, I at the I done set the standard. I done set the bar. Now y'all got to meet that bar. I in the lead. I doing my thing. He doing his thing. Now, we the heads. We the face of this thing. You feel what I'm saying? coming from Charleston to Uconn to the league. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's what's up. I remember the question I was going to ask you. What's one of the best atmospheres you done been in, far as on the field?
I was thinking that too.
You feel what I'm saying? Well, I mean, it could be high school, it could be college. Just you know what I mean? Just in general.
We've been Clemson, Fresno State. Let's see. I want to say Central Florida.
That's a rivalry?
Yeah, I just found that out this year though. I didn't know that. I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's a rivalry.
That's you.
Yeah.
That's fall.
Yeah, that's fall.
Yeah, I found that out this year when we had to go down there and play them.
Different players. Have you noticed a different type? Like, okay, them boy from South Florida, they like this, or the West Coast, they like this. Midwest. Like you see a difference in
You seeing like how they play.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do see a difference. You see a different type of energy, and like you see like certain states only got like certain players, like certain positions.
Right.
Like you want to say like Florida got they got DBs, they got wideouts, they got the skills position. So you'll see a lot of them.
Yeah. So Florida got the skill position. What type of players you think South Carolina got?
I said South Carolina got a mixture.
Yeah, well rounded.
Yeah, well rounded.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
We had some O-line, some D-line, we got wideouts. So I think it's a mixture.
Okay. Outside of your position, what is the most important position to you?
I would say linebacker.
Linebacker?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Basically, you're the quarterback of the defense.
Right.
Like basically, like you make people right too.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So we going off your calls. Whatever you say, that's what we going off. Even if the coach ain't call that, we see the coach signal something else. But whatever you call, we running.
Right. That's all. Yeah. So that means you got to study.
Mm-hmm.
How hard is it? How hard at first? Because I'm pretty sure it's easier now to retain all that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then not only retain it, execute. Mm-hmm. How hard is that at first? Let's say at first.
Yeah, first. I've been probably one of the hardest things. Something that I struggle with actually. Yeah. No matter how much you look at it, I had to learn how to draw this down myself. Yeah. Draw a play behind it, and just do my job. Like put everybody in the right position, even the DBs. Right. Put all of them in the right position. So that's how I learned. But learning like the playbook, like you gotta study, just like you would study for something, anything else. Right. You just can't look at it, put it down. You gotta actually study, write it down, play it in your head, look up film. Do whatever you need to do.
So not only you gotta study football, not only you gotta study football, you gotta study your classwork. Mm-hmm. What's the balance like? Hold on, my bad. Excuse me. Football, classwork, and life. That's a juggling act. Go ahead.
When you first, when you first pop off to college, you need the most important thing been your time. Mm-hmm. You need a schedule. Yeah. Off the back.
Structure.
Off the back. So we already been structured in the way like we could do football in the morning, and after 12 o'clock, that's when we go to class. So I usually I go to practice in the morning, bus class down from like 5 to 12. Any homework or anything. So I might pass it away, got extra homework. And
discipline.
Then,
that sounds like nothing but discipline.
And then probably around like, we'll be done by like 7:30. Yeah. When you eat, then watch from right down the playbook to about 9:30, and then you laying back. And then you laying down.
Right, every day. Mm-hmm. That sounds like a bunch of discipline.
Yeah, you gotta be disciplined. Like, I mean, like everybody ain't gonna get it their first try. Right. Like, ain't nobody gonna get it. I ain't get it my first try either. Right. So then, like, you learn. Like, if there's something you want to do, you gonna do it. Like, what it takes.
Right. You leave home, Uconn, Connecticut. I'll say that. You in Connecticut. Freedom to do whatever. What stop you from? Because the same thing you could do in Charleston, you could do in Uconn. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What keeps you on the straight and narrow?
People who I do it for.
Right.
People who I talk to every day who motivate me. I'm like, even if they ain't saying nothing, me just like knowing that's for them. Yeah. People who haven't put time into me.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. So how much I don't want to put a dollar value on it. How much time you think your mama put into you getting where you at right now?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah, I don't think you could put a number on
Can't
how
put a
much
number.
times mama or daddy like.
Yeah. So
know?
my bad. You had your pops growing up.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. Sorry, pops. What's your daddy name? We got to shout out
Joe.
pops. Mr. Joe, what's up, Mr. Joe? If you hear us, we apologize. Well,
Yeah.
we 30 minutes and we just acknowledge you, cause that's real, bro. Cause you had your pops, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people don't got that.
Yeah, man, and he been to every game.
No, he ain't been to every game,
Yeah.
but he did his best to come to every game.
Right.
I respect him for that. Even if some games he had to walk to,
Right,
he still been in.
I
So
mean-
even been my coach growing up, just so he could be in my game.
right.
Mama too.
Yeah, facts. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Mr. Joe, man. Mr. Joe. What's some of them life lessons from Mr. Joe you learn?
Lord, you know, dummy.
Right. You laugh. So your daddy hell probably.
Oh man, it was hell. It was hell.
I already know that just that laugh. It be just you know, you could tell when if I ask somebody a question, them boy laugh, it just so much. I can't even put it even though I can't say it all or I ain't gonna say it all. You feel what I'm saying? That's what's up, man.
You don't talk much, but when you talk,
Yeah, you gotta listen. Yeah.
You talking about something.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man. What how they get up there they already seen you play up there? Your parents?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They fly out a couple times.
Right. That's what's up, man. How important was it to have that support system, knowing, you know, shit, if he can be here, that mean maybe he working, he couldn't get here. Like, dang, how you get it? Shit, I had to walk. How that make you feel, knowing, shit, boy, I got a support system.
Yeah, you know, support system prepared. I don't think everybody like know that doing. I think everybody try to like be one way.
Right.
Like only them, they only need them, but no.
Right.
Need somebody.
Right.
That support system, like you need that. Like somebody else believe in you.
Right.
You got no choice. You got no choice but to believe in yourself.
I think we get lost in the sauce, man. From just the music. Oh, I did it on my own. At the end of the day, you gotta put the work in. You gotta make it happen. But like you say, that support system that mean a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To know somebody believe in you, cause you got some people. You might got some teammates. Shit, them boy might not ever have nobody come to the games. You know what I mean? And even if you might could see it on them boys sometime. You feel me? Them boy energy. You feel what I'm saying? But you got that support system. You got that belief system. Somebody believe in you, and everybody ain't got that. And that's very, very, I believe that's very, very important for an athlete.
I think that's important for anybody.
Yeah.
Like we just saying doing a podcast. Shit. You got somebody believe in y'all.
Yeah, facts. Big facts.
I think if everybody get support, like they'll work their hardest.
Right.
I know I got support, so if I let myself down, I let them down too.
Yeah, you got a lot of people, right? Speaking of support, how was the support at Garrett?
Support at Garrett been good. A lot of numerous and stuff and come back,
Support from the community?
Yeah, but it had to be like Garrett in the middle on Charleston style.
Yeah. So it's a lot.
Yeah. So ain't too much people going to.
Yeah,
ain't too much people going to Garrett compared to North Charleston style.
Right.
Burke,
Y'all newer program per se.
So yeah, so like it ain't been nothing big like that, but people been behind us.
Right. Yeah. So y'all games been what, like so it ain't been pack compared to
certain games was packed.
Yeah.
And we got homecoming game. We play Burke and North Charleston and all that's grow up together, so the game's loaded with everybody hugging.
Right.
Everybody hugging there. So so like we had games that been packed, and then we had games that
ain't nobody.
But we expecting that for that game,
Right.
So we ain't really tripping.
Y'all boy already know what's up. That's what's up, man. So defense attack. Can you play defense in?
Yeah, I play defense on the inside high school, but once you move out, going to college, everything, I put on 30 pounds my first semester.
Yeah.
So, like, my body changed. Like, I can't move how I want to.
Right.
I just adapting to the new weight and size, you know.
Right. How much, you said did they, what the regiments, the boy create like a regiment for you? Or that been just something you wanted to do?
It's just something I've been doing, you know, like, Garrett, we played big ball, but we been 2A. You know?
Right.
But in college, you had everybody's 300 pounds. I ain't about to go in that box at 260. I ain't going down there at 260 trying to move.
Those are big boys, bro.
So, you know, at the gain weight, when I gain weight, I get moved to D-tackle.
Right.
I just adapt better, you know.
What's one of the toughest players you ever gone up against?
I want to say the center from Houston, I forget his name, but he was good.
He made it to the league. He in the league now.
Yeah, I think this year. This year he go.
Right. So
I had some more.
Right.
Some more like people from I think UCF, Central Florida. They had some good linemen.
Right. What's so how would you describe your game? Power, speed, finesse.
Power. Yeah. I think I play my best when I play with power.
Yeah.
The speed be there sometime.
Right.
Sit down in that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And you get tired, speed ain't gonna be there. Yeah. So mostly like power. Working on more speed and finesse though.
Right.
Been one of my goals this off season. Work on speed and finesse.
Right.
To the power there.
Right. So that's that's a part of your game that you feel like you need to improve.
Yeah, speed and more finesse. I need to improve the most.
Right.
But that's a good mindset to have. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is what I need to work on this. So that's a good mindset to have. You knowing what you need to work on.
Once you know you can do it.
That's all. That's all I can think of right now. But
I mean, I can go on for days, man. You know what?
Go ahead and cause.
Yeah, okay. Let me ask you this, then.
All right.
We talking about Charleston sports, right? Mm-hmm. We grew up. We was Raiders.
Mm-hmm. You in Heights.
What other team? Because you know it's a rivalry. We kind of got in the little country. What other team you think had the best rivalry for you growing up? Because I know it was different from y'all than me.
We had the Patriots for a minute.
Patriots, yeah, I'm gonna say it was for us the same.
Patriots for a minute.
Now I'm gonna transition to high school. Mm-hmm. Like when I was, in high school, Magna used to slap Garrett around. You know what I'm saying? So when you got there, it was a little different. Yeah. So you talk about the North Charlestons, the Burks. Mm-hmm. At what school you think pushed you to be the best? Like, man, when I play North Charleston, I gotta go all out.
I would say North Charleston and Burke. Yeah, North Charleston, Burke, and Star. AAU be playing with everybody.
Yeah, you did play AAU. Yeah, you did play AAU.
AAU playing with everybody, so I know everybody. Mm-hmm. All us playing basketball and football. Every game I say, I know you. Mm-hmm. I know you on that team. Yeah, it gotta be one of them days.
Okay. If you had to give a kid, like a little boy, if you go to Garrett, matter of fact, do you go to Garrett and talk to the kids? Or do you ever, are you able to? Let me say that.
Garrett ain't Garrett no more. That's, Garrett get shit down.
Yeah.
2 years after me. But not like a music school, but no. Well, when there still was a school and I came home, I did.
Okay.
Talk to people that I know. I don't want the North Charleston to talk to people too,
Okay, so for the kids who didn't go to North Charleston or Garrett, give them a message from you.
Message from me?
Yeah. Some motivational words.
Whatever you're doing, stay focused. Don't do it if you ain't gonna put your all into it. If you ain't gonna put 100%, don't do it. Stay focused and do what you want to do.
That's what's up.
How important to you is to kind of give back?
Giving back is important, cause growing up, some people made to the lead up the hood. They give you back, but giving back is one of the most important things to me.
Right.
Cause I grew up without it, so like I don't want them to grew up without it. I help to the best of my ability.
All right, let's say you make it to the lead. That first check come through. Mm-hmm. What you doing?
I know that answer. April be in the bag.
They telling mama and daddy is go. Leave everything.
All right. So you moving them in? You moving them in? Like you moving them in with you? Or you getting them in their old spot?
Whatever they want to do.
Whatever they want to do. Because I see a lot of times, them players get to the city they going to and they bring their family with them. Because once again you transitioning. You got to learn a whole new. You got to readapt. You got to learn a new system. You gotta feel this thing out. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why actually if you gonna move them in.
No, whatever they want to do. I don't think.
Right.
But I think it'll be a part though.
Right.
But they'll say they don't want to be in my business. They
Right.
don't want.
That's what's up.
I don't want to be in their business.
Right. Because I'm watching something and I think Joe parents still with him right now.
Yeah,
John
it
Morant.
was. Yeah.
John Morant. He got everybody in the house, man. Once again, that support system. That support system real. You feel what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure maybe in a couple of years he'll, once you
Yeah,
get,
once you, yeah.
you feel what I'm saying? Dang, man, you got what's the process of maybe finding an agent? You gotta word of mouth type of. You feel like saying okay, like I think we was talking about the wide receivers, for the wide receiver for the Chargers and Tampa. They got the same agent, and them boy been saying on the pod, all the wide receivers pretty much got the same agent because them boy. The way my man break it down in the pod, they kind of finesse. The agent finesse for Chris Godwin because he probably gonna get a big contract than my man Mike Williams because them boy got the same agent. So what he did was he got my man his deal first, and now Chris Godwin is depending on who you ask, he a better wide receiver. So he gonna be like shit. You see what he get, huh?
Yeah.
And you gotta come better than that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So, as far as picking agents, you think you will maybe ask the defensive tackle who gone it before you? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you want X around. Like we had more people like get a chance at the league who got like agents and shots at the league.
Right.
But he just been like one of the biggest people like
right.
like, put his name out there.
Yeah.
But you want to talk. I believe you want to talk to like them boys who already gone.
Yeah.
Once you see what they could do, 'cause, like it's a connection.
Right.
Yeah, it's all about connecting. Once you like network, everybody knows somebody.
Right. 10-4.
Okay, you talking about networking, right? I just thought about this. What kind of financial literacy do you get up there? Do they help you with agents? Do they help you with marketing, business and strategies and stuff like that?
Yeah, something like that. More of it coming along. Like,
Okay,
since I've been
okay.
in, more of
Okay,
it
that's
coming
good.
along.
That's good.
But Coach B, he like I think he might be the oldest coach. He been in the Uconn for like 40 something years now. He don't much even do nothing on the field no more. He just he got all the connections.
Okay,
he
that's what's up.
He networking all around. So like you kind of you a business major and stuff.
Okay,
Right.
He gonna put you with the right people.
because that is important part. That's a
Very.
very important.
Very.
They'll give you $1 million, but your contract. You know what I'm saying? So that having somebody like that's important.
Yeah, that million ain't a million. So do you watch like interviews and stuff like that in your free time?
Yeah, I watch interviews every day.
Right. Yeah, me too. Same here, bro.
I
So
just trying to learn.
right. So watching I Am Athlete, and you watching somebody like Antonio Walker. Is it Antonio Walker? He said he run through 108 million. Like he.
I watched that.
You see that? Man, that boy,
Yeah, and then I think
a bag.
I want to say Chris Johnson. One of them had to like an interview. They've been trying to explain like shit. You might get $5 million, but you got taxes.
Yeah, that's about half.
And then your agent, and then
Yeah.
So then you got to take care of mama. And boom, boom. Say shit. He said time he was finna think about like at 300,000 or something.
Right. I mean, ain't bad, but
Bad, but
that's far away
I just
from them
signed for
millions.
5.
Yeah, that's
And I just signed for at least five per year. So
But I think that's the beauty of the internet. And like you said, them people who come before you, and you can learn from them if you smart. If you smart, you gonna learn shit. Like I can watch these interviews, and once I get my time, Don't do what them boy do.
Yeah. You can ask anybody who be around me, who gonna inform me. I watch interviews 24/7.
Yeah.
I'll go to sleep watching the interview.
Yeah, man. That's
Because I always like something to learn. Like I watch interviews with everybody.
Right. So, as far as financial literacy, how important is it to you your education at UConn? You feel what I'm saying? Beyond sports.
Education played a part, you know.
What you studying?
Right now, I'm studying communication.
Right. How would that translate to the real world?
So real world. After playing in the league, I want to coach.
Okay.
Probably start broadcasting, but like most likely I will get into coaching like right away.
Right.
Right away, like after playing in the league.
Right. You I mean we pushing way far ahead, but you got a team where you want to go back to maybe come back home or you know what I mean, go back to Uconn, or what? You got any places you would want to start at, or it don't matter?
Any place I think I'll come back to Uconn. That's been an option, but out of that I won't come like back close to home. Yeah, you don't gotta be in South Carolina, right? North Carolina, right? So just something like somewhere close where I can like relate some type of way, you know? Right. I come from where they come from.
Yeah, that that ain't hard. You know, this is a trench everywhere. You ain't gotta come back home. But because you already established, giving back is very important to you. And there's different ways to give back. You ain't gotta give money back. You can give words of wisdom back. All the time. Time probably the best. You know what I mean? Because that money, they can blow the money. You know how that go. So how you gauge who just around for the ride? Because them boys see your trajectory, or you ain't got no boy, or your circle already pretty. You know what I mean? Pretty small. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the circle's small.
Right.
The circle's small. Always been small. Like anybody around me been around me since other than family, probably since like 6th grade. 6th grade. Yeah, so everybody around me. Right. Even people like Ryan know you by I want to see he's like 10th grade. Like you don't come around me. Right. Just people I've been around who I know personally.
So, watching interviews, and I'm going like, okay, college is a place where you go to meet people. So how you gauge that person? Like, okay, all right, no, I ain't gonna rock with you like that, but I might, me and him might get rock. You feel what I'm saying?
On a team, everybody they play football, but like a lot of people don't know, like when you go to college, you away from the family. Yeah. So shit, you might like some people might perform, might have been performing back home, and some people might not. Yeah. And then once that start happening, shit, some people like I don't say like they lose focus or don't care, but like get to that point like shit, somebody else in front of me, shit, let me just go ahead and do what I gotta do and just whatever. Right. So you see that, but like this person right now won't work. Like no matter what, like what day it is, we gonna go in there. Yeah. Like big trials. Yeah. We've been in there Sunday to Sunday. Right. Great room on the treadmill on the field. Sunday to Sunday, and he bringing people with him every position. Yeah.
So, is it, somebody asked me a question one time. We've been talking, and it went something in the effect of how somebody is on the field, are they the same way off the field? Because on the field, it might be a dog, but in real life, does it transfer to real life? You feel what I'm saying? Off the field, or he a dog on the field, but shit, he might be soft in real life, or he might, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you been the boy like soft in real life, but like some people when they get on the field, it's strictly business. Right. But like when they outside the field, like the boy they're gonna do like the extra work, they're gonna extra train and all that. But shit, them boy gonna have fun too. Right. But they handling their business on the field, so ain't no problem.
Ain't no problem. Right. Yeah. Right. So we gonna go back to when you been like you studying. We gonna wrap it up soon though. So you were saying you had to study everybody. So everybody assignments almost to a certain extent. So they call out a play and you're like, okay, all right, the cornerback gonna be impressed. I got what?
Got a BOA gap.
BOA gap, and I got maybe 4 seconds, 3 seconds till that quarterback might be getting that ball out of his hand.
2 to 3.
2 to 3. All that running through your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Snap the ball, you gotta go and gotta execute.
Mm-hmm. You gotta go. Like I think that's why I played my first 2 games. That's why I struggle with like this year.
Yeah.
Just being able to adapt to like time, like everything clicking, like fast, everything going fast.
Right.
Like no matter how you might, some games the game moving slow to me, but it moving fast.
Right.
Like I seen stuff quicker, like So
What's
like,
your best game you ever had?
the best game I had? Let's see. Best game, probably Middle Tennessee.
Right.
I think I had 4 solo tackles and 2 assists, but I think I didn't have more than that in the game. But that game seemed like everything just went clicking for me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What's your go-to move?
I don't go to move. I'm a bow you. Yeah. Out the back. I'm a bow you. I feel like it could take any ball. They gonna stab you with one arm, or I'm gonna take you with both.
What's your counter?
I'm a hump.
Yeah.
I can't remember the game right now. I'm trying so hard to remember. But let's say certain games, because I know the personnel y'all run. When you get those double teams, how does that throw you off? Because I can't remember the game. I was trying my hardest to remember. But when you get those double teams, how does your adjustment? What kind of adjustments do you make to that?
The double teams. That's something you gotta. Double teams coming based off film.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you don't watch, like you could say your coach could say you getting double team, but you watch film. Like that's what helped me. Like at the beginning, I struggled with double teams. So then you start watching film. Like shit, I'm gonna watch your knee. I know when your knee turn this way, I know you coming at me.
Right.
And you on my man on, so I know something else coming. So I go double.
Yeah.
So just watching film and watching them little things. You gotta watch like the smallest thing. Like sometimes their foot might be point diagonal, sometimes it might be straight.
Yeah, when you're about to pull and stuff like that.
Right. I think who was saying I was watching Dion and Ocho them boy been playing around, but he been saying something similar to what you been saying. He been like, all right, so if his leg right here, he gonna
fix
do
that back foot.
Fix that back foot. Yeah, man.
So if you watch film and like study your mind, like you break down each person. Like you only watching them for 5 plays, you watching them for at least the first 30. Cause the first 30, most likely everybody gonna do everything right.
So how important is execution? Cause just like you watching film, he watching film and you too. So he, all right, the same thing you seeing, he's seeing. The same, the same process going on, but I gotta execute. So how important is that execution?
Execution importance and shit. You next to me, you gotta believe me to execute, so I gotta believe you to execute.
Yeah.
So execution important because sometimes some games you might be able to just outbeat the lineman. You don't might even gotta like play for real, but then some games you got people who are actually good who with their feet and who gonna get at you same way you getting at them. You don't gonna win every play, you gonna battle every play.
Right.
So it ain't no winner, ain't no loss. You just this last play he get me, how he get me.
Right.
So then next time you come around, think about that and whatever else you could do.
Right.
But execution would be an important thing. Of course, they do game plan all day. But if you don't go do them, you hit. Like sometimes we be watching football and we be like, man, these coaches in this, coaches in that the whole time.
The players.
Coach done put them in.
Yeah.
Coach, what you the person that got to do them. So shit, you
That's
look bad.
Yeah.
Coach look bad. Everybody always want to get at the coach, but shit.
That was a good point.
The coach. I can say all coaches do their thing, but most coaches do their thing.
Right.
And they just give you the game plan. You got to execute.
Right.
They can't execute for you.
Hey, that's a good point of view. I like that.
I mean, once again, that's important. That's the point of the podcast. To give people the point of view of the player.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it's sometimes when you watching because I watch the trenches. I watch because the game won in the trenches. My favorite player of all time, Warren Sapp. The game won in the trenches. If I ain't got a blitz, if my team ain't got a blitz to get to the quarterback, that means we got all these players to draw back in coverage, right? So how hard is it? Like I said, watching the game, sometimes it look like sometimes when that offensive line put their hand on you and you can't shake loose. You ever had an offensive lineman grab you and you just seem like you couldn't shake loose?
Let's see. This ain't been no game, but it's been at practice. I met Perk my first year.
Yeah.
I went up against him one time. He just like clamped me, like you couldn't move. Just stop. Yeah.
I said ain't no joke,
Yeah.
bro. I been like, boy, you got another man
Got
opposing
another
this,
man grabbing you like,
and you can't do nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But what's that feeling like? Okay, all right, I get the best of him. He ain't been expecting that. I just, what's the feeling of you just throwing another man?
I got him.
You feel me?
He feel. Every time he see me, he thinking he wouldn't get through. He
Yeah.
thinking like
You can
he ain't gonna win.
You can see that in their eyes, or you can feel that.
Go feel that, and you look in their eyes. You look in their eyes. You know, someone gonna turn this way, and then someone might blink. Once they start turning to blink, you got them. You got them.
Turn that boy to blank, man.
You got them. You look at them and laugh. And just play.
That's crazy. You done take us hard. Sound like James Harden. Man, never mind.
Go ahead, man. You about to go off, man.
We got to stay on course, man. I'm guarding him. Man, that's nigga, man. But, yeah, man, I think that's...
Yeah, man. We're going to wrap them up.
In closing, man, I appreciate you coming. Being
Appreciate
the first,
y'all.
Yeah, man, being the first guest, man. Anytime you come, man, you want to get something off your chest, or you just want politic and kick it, man, you can always pull up. Future thank yous for, giving back to the community. Because, coming, once again, I might not be from North Charleston, but shit, we all in the same county. And we got the same, stigmas and facing some of the same things. It's hard to come out here. It's, we hearing the same thing. We won't get away, but you come back. You know what I mean? But last thing I'm going to say, like my Sean Lynch said, protect your chicken, bubble. Protect your chicken, Protect your chicken, big dog.
Yeah, man. I'm going to go ahead and say, man, Locals, I love you. I'm
Me
rooting
too,
for
cuz.
you, when you on the field, I'm a Husky, When you not on the field, I'm a Gamecock. That's how we doing it, man.
And when you get drafted by the Bucks, you going to be a Buck.
Until next time.
I'm going to be the first to get a jersey. Yeah, till the next time.
Yes, sir.